In this next lesson, we're going to take a deep dive into SES, or Simple Email Service. This allows you to send email to external users from inside of AWS. AWS helps you manage your reputation and warm up of your reputation, and it's very useful for transactional and bulk or marketing emails. We know that SNS can send email as well, but it sends it to internal recipients who have been opted in. SNS only supports plain text email, and it cannot personalize emails per customer. All topic subscribers will get the same message. Setting up and maintaining email servers is very tough. You have to warm up your IPs, you have to monitor reputation. Third-party email services are very expensive. There are SaaS services such as SendGrid, Postmark, and MailChimp, which are generally lower priced than the licensed in-house solutions from companies such as Message Systems, PowerMTA, Ariel Software, and Oracle. But these third-party solutions are often more feature-rich. This URL has a great comparison side by side of many of the popular email services. When sending email, you have to be very careful of CAN-SPAM compliance. Ultimately, this is up to you, even inside of SES. AWS is not the sender according to CAN-SPAM, so you can still get in a whole lot of trouble using SES. AWS provides very coarse tools for you to handle this. The first thing they do is block low-quality or highly spammy emails before you send. They also monitor and report on bounces, spam reports, and undeliverables. And they may throttle or suspend your account if you have too many of the above. SPF, or Sender Policy Framework, as well as Sender ID, help your emails get through to the ISPs. DKIM verifies that you're the source of the email getting sent. SES does not give you tools to provide unsub functionality or lists, which is actually the main thrust of CAN-SPAM. To set up SES, you first need to verify your own from address. It's optional, but it's also recommended to authenticate that AWS can send from your domain. Then you can send a few sandboxed emails. In the sandbox, you're limited to 200 emails every 24 hours, and a maximum of 1 email per second, to verified emails only. After you've been in the sandbox a while, AWS will automatically enable your production mode. You can also request this manually. After that, you can start ramping up your sending limits. AWS is actually pretty proactive and good about this and will take care of it automatically in most cases. And if they're not moving as fast as you like, you can always request that it be done manually. When ramping up your sending limits in SES, you can go from 0 to 1 million emails a day if your content is high quality, if your list is high quality and you have low bounce rates, and if you maintain low spam compliant ratios. You can ramp to 1 million emails a day within 1 month. But you can also ramp down when or if there are problems, and you'll still be responsible for the costs. SES also provides a mailbox simulator, which lets you test various email handling scenarios. You can check for bounce, sends, complaints, and so forth. Simulator emails will not count against your quotas. For more information on Mailbox Simulator, please browse this URL. SES provides multiple interfaces. Of course, they give you API access and web console, but you can also access via an SMTP port, which can allow you to point your existing software to SES and treat it just like a mail server. SES obviates the need for you to build custom mail serving. It has scale, high availability, and redundancy baked in. It protects the customer and AWS's reputation. It can ramp to large scale automatically, and SMTP, API, and AWS console support are all enabled. You can use SES to send emails directly from your EC2 servers. A best practice is to create an EC2 role with SES sending ability. You can then launch your server into that role and send over the SMTP relay. We recommend using SMTP but not the API because SMTP can generally scale better. SES best practices are in general bulk email best practices. First and foremost, you want to be CAN-SPAM compliant. Use SPF, Sender ID, and DKIM to help with your deliverability. Proactively score your email content before it even goes out so you know how spammy or unspammy it looks. Monitor reputation via the feedback loop that Amazon provides. Send to high-quality lists that are validated, double opted in, and scrubbed. We also recommend you send transactional emails before trying to send bulk. This will help ramp your reputation. Also send multiple emails in parallel for the highest throughput. Amazon also provides a PDF that you can download that has several other best practices in it. SES has several facets of pricing. First and foremost is email volume. The first 2,000 emails per day fall under the free tier, and some customers may never even hit that limit. After that, they're only 10 cents per 1,000. You're also charged for data transfer. You get free transfer in and free transfer out for the first gigabyte per month. After that, it's 12 cents per gigabyte month. In summation, SES allows you to send email to external users from AWS. AWS will help you manage your reputation and warm up. It also helps you enable delivery with support of SPF, Sender ID, and DKIM. It's very useful for transactional and bulk or marketing emails.